G'day and welcome to Game 3 between OG and Team Aster. ESL 1 Malaysia 2022 Grand Final. OG 2 games up to Aster's 0. OG can clean sweep the series right here, right now. Now, unlike previous games, we have missed most of the draft, so we're going to have a bit of a summary of the draft right now. Team Aster have picked up the Mars. So they didn't ban it, but they did first pick it to deny that Mars from OG. OG have then picked up the Puck and the Willow, along with the Shadow Demon and Phantom Assassin. So a saving support with the Shadow Demon. Tiger on this Willow looks incredible. Absolutely incredible. So that would most likely be a Tiger, Dark Willow. Mid BZM Puck, safe lane Yuragi, and 5 Shadow Demon. Team Aster, on the other hand, have gone for still Tiny. However, this time we're going to see a mid Ori Tiny. Safe lane Monet on the Bloodseeker, off lane Baboka. Off lane the XSS. And then Baboka probably on the Hoodwink, and Pichu on the Grimstroke. Very different drafts from what we've seen in the past. So this is actually going to be a bit of a different game. I mean, PA has been picked up. They thought that was quite strong, clearly. And the Underlord, the one draft I don't get to talk about it. I was going to say the Underlord has to come out at some point. Now, maybe it hasn't been being picked for a reason. Maybe it's just bad. Okay? But I've been thinking Underlord goes well with Puck. You know, you get the coil, you chuck the Firestorm down on top of it. The control is really good against some of these pesky heroes that want to run around really quickly. Timbers, Pucks, Bloodseekers, Lycans. And at the moment, map movement and map control and farm efficiency is really, really important. So the Underlord having the ability, having the ult, the gateway, is super, super good as well. So I think the last pick Underlord, I'm excited by it. I'm excited by it. I think it's the right pick. And off the draft, I think OG win. I've made the prediction. Put your predictions in chat. See who you think's going to win this game. The Bloodseeker with the Rupture is a bit of an issue, but once again, it's how much he does with his BKB timing will be the question. How much can Bloodseeker do with his BKB timing? Prior to BKB, this Bloodseeker is just food. He's just food for the draft of OG. So we'll see what happens once he gets BKB. But for the one time, we're seeing Mars in the hands of Aster instead of OG. And Aster are not giving up on that voice line. They really like that one. BZM. Be getting out quickly to get this down. OG, Amar, Underlord, let's go. Yeah, here we go. I see some big primal, what are they called? Primal Gate. I was going to say Primal Gateway. Fiend's Gate. And big Fiend's Gates. Seeker, useless hero. Yeah, I don't think he's going to do enough in this game. There's no real clear counters. There's no Pangolier, no Timbersaw, no Lycan. So the Bloodseeker doesn't seem to have a clear purpose in this game. We'll have to see how that works out. Yeah, absolutely, Stardust Immortal. And generally, it works the same way with me. If I say a draft is terrible, then normally it ends up winning. So I've just cursed OG, and Aster are about to make start their reverse sweep. So all of the people playing the heroes that we would suspect. Yep, no surprises there. Let's be able to compare this XSS Mars against Amar Mars. Chew. They're going to try and get this, and they will get it. And good damage as well, actually. Baboka takes a lot of damage on this Hoodwink. Little Squirrel does end up running away, but often good to use some mana on the runes, because by the time you make it to lane, probably going to be, you know, recovered most of that mana loss anyway. Not all of it, but yeah, recover most of that mana loss. It's good mana efficiency to cast a spell at the rune, get a little harass damage, and you let it regen up as you're going across. Because if you're on full mana, you're not getting any value out of your regen. So in the mid lane, we're going to have BZM Puck against Ori Tiny. We're actually seeing a mid Tiny instead of a 4 Tiny for once. In the safe lane for OG, Tiger is getting a little bit low. That's throughout the Ramble Maze. Tiger playing the Dark Willow, supporting Yuragi's POS 1 Fan Assassin. He laning against XSS on his Mars and Baboka on Hoodwink. In the safe lane of Aster, we have Monet on the Bloodseeker, supported by Pichu on the Grimstroke. Laning against Chu, Pichu laning against Chu on the Shadow Demon, and Amar playing the Underlord with the level 1 Atrophy Aura. So good damage on Baboka again. I think the most damage potential or first blood potential is probably going to be on the bottom lane, and probably for TeamAster. Once they get level 2 with Spear, with the Bushwhack and the Acorn Shot, they have a decent chance to actually kill off Yuragi or Tiger. Like the new Shadow Demon, and they go Baboka with the damage. Tiger, they grab level 2. Bramble Maze will get popped down. Does sidestep all of them. Twinkle Toes Baboka does make it out. Always feels bad as a Willow when you miss all those brambles. Monet held back by the disruption, but Amar, he's actually in trouble. Grimstroke coming through with the stun, and first blood will go to Monet. Useless hero Bloodseeker getting the first blood. Inkswell, I remember that name. Outcomes again. Do you have the level 2s now? Mango's available, but won't be enough to get the burst if he did use the Shadow Realm. Max damage is 90, so that wouldn't have been enough. He's happily living on some HP. So initial last hits, 2 carries are farming quite well. Mid lanes are looking even. Really just that first blood that's separating the teams at the moment. No real other changes. Spear will push Yuragi over, but no follow-up from Baboka. That'll be just fine. Getting the stack, long-range hit from Tiger. Getting the most out of his hero. All that flag bearer creep. You definitely want to get that gold, get that bonus gold up for both sides. Bloodseeker getting first blood. Yeah, very. Makes sense, doesn't it? Monet. Oh, you don't want to sit underneath this Monet. He took a lot of hits there. That's the sort of thing you want to sit under. He does have the double levels in Thirst, so can heal himself up. Probably rely on that. Yep, so he'll just continue to heal himself up in the lane and he'll be just fine. Tiger getting the pull off into the stacked camp. So this will be a full denied wave. Yuragi, he's just stand his ground. PA actually has decent base stats. You know, we're looking at 70 damage here, 7 armor. Good couple of early levels. PA is one of those cores that actually can stand their own a little bit in the early laning phase. If there's not a lot of magic damage, that is, in the lane. And as I talk about bottom lane having the most damage, with the levels on the 2 heroes, I missed the kill over on a Tiger. Shadow Realm didn't save him. Yuragi working towards some treads, follow up with a little bit of survivability from the Fuse Ray Drop and the Orb of Corrosion as well. Wants to potentially fight a little bit early with that Orb of Corrosion, otherwise it's going not straight into the battlefield straight away. Stop that pull, but doesn't quite get it there, Tiger. Mid lane, last hits, Tiny in the lead with that big base damage. You know, more over Tiny, so we're looking at over Puck. 104 damage as opposed to 68, so Tiny can certainly last it anything he wants to. Monet just running down Chu. He does have 2 levels in Shadow Poison. Needs to start stacking them up onto Monet if he wants to, or onto the Pichu rather, if he wants to try and bully that support out of the lane. Just click. Holding the meta at the moment. He's got a Mango queued up. We'll catch him with the 1 stack. Will he get 2? Thinking about it. Will he throw it out? Anyway, just pulling the camp, contesting it. Willow's one of those supports that you don't feel particularly strong early on. You certainly want to get to that level 6 with the Bedlam and the Terrorize, particularly the Bedlam to deal out a bit of damage. And if your Bramble Mazes miss, then you certainly don't deal really any damage. But I mean, when you hit three Bramble Mazes, that's pretty good value. Certainly got to be happy with that cast. Level 6 is coming out soon for our mids. Ori's already there. Not that you can do a lot with level 6 on Tiny. Possibly wants to make some sort of rotation if they overextend OG on the other lanes, but if that's not the case, he has no way to quickly get in. BZM, on the other hand, will have the Orb and Quill to lock someone down. He can probably make a rotation to either side. If he goes to Amar, he has the Firestorm to chuck on top of the Quill target, so that would be a lot of damage coming through. Bottom lane, just a little more harass onto XSS. Mars is looking very strong. Double braces with the Soul Ring. Still hasn't gone for boots, but we'll be queuing them up next. Yuragi, Ring of Health, so should be sustaining in lane pretty well at this point. Unless they commit a lot of spells on him, he should be quite fine to take the occasional God's Rebuke to the face and heal it back up. No points yet in Pit of Malice. Going for the Firestorm plus the Atrophiora. Actually 3 in Atrophiora now, so yeah, he's going to be getting a bunch of bonus damage when he gets those last hits. Yeah, look at this, plus 40 damage right now, so he's feeling pretty good. Feel like a Razor in that way. I mean, Amar, he just loves these heroes that get bonus damage. Yeah, back off, Monet. Get back out of the lane. You're just smacking him with that big axe every time he comes in. You aren't allowed to last it here. Go away. Boost axe. Oh, we actually have a Hoodwink rotation coming in. Chu, he's going to see him. Oh, no. Oh, Chu gets the disruption off first. I think he's going to get away. BZM actually dies mid while this is happening. But Silence will come out with the Grimstroke stun. And Amar, he's going to have to turn and maybe fight. Tiger's here, though, with the turnaround. Double Root gets caught. Monet will get hit down. Tiger rotating with that Bramble Maze and level 2 Shadow Realm, just having enough damage to come through. And Amar, with that early Hood, just stood his ground. Hood double bracer. Not an issue at all. Easy Seeker. Yeah, let's keep saying it. Let's keep saying it. So in amongst that, Puck did die middle to Ori. Which I find slightly... I mean, he is 2 levels up above him, so Ori has won the mid lane pretty sizably, but still, it surprises me that Puck did go down to the levels that Ori has. Hoodwink stun along with the disruption, but nothing's really going to come of it. The Silence stun. Oh, unless Ori turns up with the Avalanche, the Inkswell, the Silence follow-up. Hood's been popped, but the Hood is not going to block the physical damage coming out from this Bloodseeker. So, Aster making a decent start to this game 3. Making strong rotations. BZM has had a bit of a rough lane. Has to catch up. Doesn't even have boots at this point. Hopefully they're coming out to him. What have they got? Yeah, he's got boots coming out, so he will be able to run at least a little bit or fly a little faster. Switch over, I think, to net worth at this point. We can see, for the first time in this series, Aster actually leading the net worth chart about 10 minutes in. And Yuragi is playing a little bit from behind. Let's hit the level 6. 2 in Phantom Strike. Opposing rather than maxing out the dagger. Interesting build there from Yuragi. Love to ask him why that is the case. Also, I think just more the cooldown. Yeah, he's maxing it actually. So just the mobility. He wants to have the mobility of the Phantom Strike. So maxing that so he doesn't get caught. He's realized he needs to survive a little bit more. And also the farming potential. With the level 1 in Blur, you can get to the jungle, you can farm a bit more. So he's thinking he might get chucked off the lane. It's a less aggressive build than going Phantom Strike, Phantom Dagger, so yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Stardust. I figured that out on my own just. The toss comes out. Tiger will just live on 30 odd HP. Yeah, going for more of a farming build with the Phantom Strike over the dagger. Coil's still not used in this game though, so BZM not really making much use of his levels as a mid at this point. In fact, he's only one level behind, one level above of Amar. Monet's can't really step up to this lane though. He struggles. Amar just gives him the bit of the love tap as he walks up, and a little too much damage for him to sustain. I think Amar needs to keep playing aggressively on this top lane to draw the attention away from anywhere else on the map. Two-man smoke. Bottom for OG. And XSS looks like he's the target. Will they miss? Oh, actually they catch just. And the Terrorize coming out. Coil, snap, and should be enough damage with the Bedlam on top. So, nice little combo they have between the Dark Willow and the Puck. Dream Coil into Terrorize will force them to snap the Coil.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, but it's a counter two-man smoke. Ori's here with the Blink Dagger. It's a day. Sees the Courier. Where are they going to go? They will get the two-man jump. Wasn't enough burst though. Strike is back up. Choose TPing in. Tiger's here. Beans Gate. Here comes Big Bad Amar. And Ori will go down to the Bedlam. Demonic Purge over on Baboka, so he's not getting out at the moment. Oh, the save from Chu. XSS initiation isn't going to do a thing. And Uragi's just going to TP out. Oh, BZM. He's got nothing more to give. He's got nothing more to give in that situation. Chu. Chu might just become a regular on the team of OG if he keeps playing like this. So they do lose the mid and 4 of Aster for the price of the mid of OG. So OG must be pretty happy with that. However, Aster is still here on the map. They sort of won the fight despite losing more heroes. And are pushing the bottom tower. Do OG wish to defend this? No. No TP's in yet. The scan comes out. And it looks like OG are just going to let this one fall. The elsewhere on the map, Uragi still farming towards that Battle Fury. Wants to keep farm pace with the Bloodseeker as this game goes on later. Bloodseeker does have the potential to flash farm reasonably quickly. Look at items. We do have the Seeds of Serenity on the Hoodwink, so extra a little bit of health, survivability, plus the ability to heal up in an AoE. I would love if I could click on Untargetable, even Untargetable for a Spectator. Trusty Shovel on Dark Willow. Uragi has the Broom, a little bit extra armor and damage. Possess Mask for the Underlord, makes sense. And BZM has the Pigpole, those stats. Tumbler's Toy. Tumbler's Toy has actually been a bit of an MVP tier 1 neutral item so far in the series today. Smoke, 3-man, Ori with the Tumbler's Toy. With extra mana plus the mobility of moving in. XSS is here, looking for a BKB as soon as possible. Puck still looking for this Witch's Blade. Oh no, it's an Invis Rune. Oh no. Oh no, BZM, you're being hunted. You're being tossed up. XSS is going to come across with a stun. He actually phase shifts away. XSS doesn't actually get the Inkswell and the save from Chu. Terrorize. Not here just yet. Terrorize coming through. Is there a Coil? Not going to even need it. XSS is just going to go down to the damage. Well, they do throw the Coil in the end. Chu throwing the tip over onto BZM. Good job, mate. That was really necessary. A little bit of a little bit of team flame there. You love to see it. Always shows that the team is in good spirits when there's a little bit of rivalry among the teammates. Friendly rivalry, that is. Amar is moving towards the Wraith Pact, as you would expect on this Underlord. Maxed out Atrophy Aura early. So 35% damage reduction. He's going to get the Wraith Pact. That's another 30% on top. I'm not sure how that stacks. But let's just assume it's 65% damage reduction. That's a lot of damage reduction. course, this is only to the attack damage, whereas Wraith Pact is to all damage, as far as I am aware. Witchblade's still not complete, but is it coming out? Yeah, the Witchblade is coming out on Puck. Have another rotation. Blink Tiny wants to get some momentum going. Chew might just break it, but no. BZM, he knows it's coming. On the meanwhile, they actually killed Bloodseeker on the other side of the map. Bloodseeker feels like he's seeking his own blood at the moment, his own death, certainly. And BZM made it out alive. In the mid lane, stun coming through at the arena. That's more damage than Amar can actually sustain. And the retreat from Chew and Tiger as they run over the other side of the tier 1 tower. The trade kills across the map, however it was the pos 1 of Aster going down. Tier 1 being pushed. Glyph is available. Bramble just to hold them in place. Puck's coming in, they have a Quill and a Terrorize. It's a good combo early doors. Ori almost with the Echo Saber, so increasing his burst potential. If he can get on top of a Puck or a Tiger or even Chew, then that burst potential will come out. He will be able to kill them. He will have the damage. Ori, he's here. Oh, Blink Toss comes in. Inkswell goes off as well with the Bushwhack follow-up. Pipe is available. He's going to break the Quill. He does it intentionally. They're catching Grimstroke on the back line. Ori walks away. This might be enough to secure the mid-tier 1 tower. Oh yeah, Yuragi's here. When the POS 1 PA turns up, you know that they want to get this tower down. He's here for the party. Baboka tries to stun. He does get Tiger. Ori jumping in. Oh no, he's been silenced. He's been terrorized. He's been stunned. And there goes the Tiny. Monet with the Rupture over onto Amar. He will go down. BZM looks like... No, he gets stunned. He gets caught. He won't get away. So it is a tier 1 going down. So OG came for the tower. They got it. Did cost them a life of worry, but they're going to turn around and push their own tier 1 here. I don't think there's any way that OG can defend this. Yeah, they're just going to have to let it fall. They've expended their spells. They will use the glyph just to slow them down. Make their waste of the time a little bit more. But it will fall presently. BKB on Monet. I did call out at the end of the draft there that if this Bloodseeker was to do well, he had to get a lot out of his BKB timing. He's gone for an early BKB. BKB is not a farming item. It's a fighting item. So he wants to fight. He wants to be active. Now if he goes to this BKB and doesn't get anything out of it, PA has got a Battle Fury. And he's farming up his own BKB. So if you look at the two heroes, one has a farming item, one doesn't. We know which one's going to scale better into the late game. It's certainly going to be the PA over the Bloodseeker. He's queued up the Shard next. Blood Rage attacks now deal 1.8% of target's max health as pure damage and heals Bloodseeker that amount. Only works for Bloodseeker. Yeah, he's bought it. So he wants more damage to go with the BKB. He wants to get as much damage out of that BKB timing as possible. So he's going all in on this timing a little bit right now. So if nothing happens in the next 5 minutes for OG, they would be very happy with that. But Aster immediately making a smoke movement. They already have two heroes bottom. They have the vision down. Ma is in trouble. Ink stun in. Inkswell following up. Tossed back. Silence on top with the blood right. Chew is there to save. He does get caught in the silence himself. BKB comes out. Soulblind onto two in the back line with the double rupture. But PA's in. Will he have the damage from Monet? No crits. No crits at this point. Here comes the second initiation onto Yuragi. The silence is going to hit and the PA is going to go down. He doesn't have a BKB yet. BZM's in with the Quill and the silence. We'll take out the Hoodwink. Snap. Pichu's moving away. Ori looks like he's going to get caught in the backlines though. Can he go? No. He's going to get the blink off. He's in the trees. They know where he is. Puck comes through and they will get the kill. There's no objective taken for Aster from that. They do lose two. I don't think there was a buyback from either side. No, so I don't think that's enough. But this timing Aster are going for with this BKB shard on Bloodseeker, I don't think it's enough. They're hunting. They're hunting. They know where BZM is. He's in the trees. Oh. Sharpshooter coming out. The dodge will occur. BZM, he's getting low on mana. Hasn't got a blink dagger. TP is up and he'll be heading home. Tiger getting rid of that vision, knowing they had some up in that area for that last fight. And Amar is now heading into the BKB. He's actually going for the hood, or the pipe rather, into the BKB. So he understands that it is all magic damage and magic control coming out right now. He's got the pipe for his team to try and help them out, but he wants the BKB for himself, and then a nullifier after that. Early nullifier pickup. BZM going for the Sanj and Kaya. Of course, that's that 20% stash resist plus the additional burst. Smoke, 4-man coming out from Aster. Ori leading the charge with the Blink Dagger and the Echo Saber ready. XSS with the Blink BKB. Arena, all spells are up. Chu. Ooh. Yuragi and Chu just making their way around. They actually spot Yuragi. They're going to see him, but where's Chu? BKB, he actually going in. Yuragi, BKB going. Big TP's coming in from OG. Terrorize comes out. They actually get the fear. Tiny will go down. And the coil on the backline. They've caught the supports. It's 3 dead for Aster. XSS, he's out as well. It's just the Bloodseeker, but he was never there. And Yuragi with the tip out onto Monet. Saying, Monet, where were you? Why didn't you come join the party? You could have joined the rest of your team back in the well. Monet, he's going to be still farming. Going towards the halberd now. Yuragi, the absolute balls on this guy to jump in. When he sees the whole... He come across... Like, they're getting ages here at the moment. The Shadow of Poison came out and they saw the heroes there. Yuragi sees it, and instead of being the one being gone on, he decides to be the one to go in. I can appreciate that. And now he's got an Aegis as a reward. 4 minutes and 42 seconds of immortality. And I think these tier 2's map control is not going to be looking too good. Oh, the crits, they're starting to deal a lot more damage. So PA is going to be looking at a shard. Oh, the shard is broken. I think this shard is too good, and he's going to be picking it up. 250 Phantom Strike cast range. Yeah. Very, very good at 15.
Interesting.
Anticipating that there's probably going to be an MKB picked up at some point. And honestly, you know, 50% evasion is pretty good. 50% compared to 75% evasion, I don't know. It seems like a little bit of overkill. Oh, smoke from behind. Cancel the blink for a moment. This is 5 seconds on blink. Actually, they've caught XSS in the background. He's BKB'd up with the Inkswell. Damage coming out, but there is a second life. You gotta remember this. There's 2 lives on Yuragi. Out comes the Rupture, but it's onto Yuragi, who just blinks away. Does take a bunch of damage, but Rupture's gone. That's it. I feel like they almost have to get a Grimstroke, a Soulblind Rupture. I think that's the only way they can play this. If they don't get a double Rupture, then I don't think it's enough. You need to get that double value, because at the moment 1 Rupture is just not doing anything. Particularly when there's an Aegis. And OG, they're only 1k ahead, 1k net worth ahead on the graph, but yeah, I was gonna say, if I was to give a win probability to it, I'd be saying it's more than 50%. Closer up to 75, because at the moment, they have the field position, they have the right heroes, and they are taking this map. Aster, backs against the wall. If they lose here, they are out after looking dominant. After getting dominant in the games leading up to this series, absolutely walking over Team Secret yesterday in a clinical display. OG are just not playing the way they want them to play, and they're bringing something to the table that Team Secret certainly didn't. I think it's a bit of fire, a little bit of passion in OG's play, a little bit of risk.
Dire are scanning.
And Aster just can't keep up with it. Look at them, they're all huddled around their tier 2 here. No one's farming. Look how scared they are. Whereas OG, they're split across the map. I mean, they might be punished for it, but in comes the Fiend's Gate. They're going to find Tiny. He's got no BKB. The root comes out. The toss. He's going to try and get a turnaround kill, but it's not going to be enough. The Fiend's Gate. Oh, they're coming back. They know he's there. They're coming in. They want to fight. Rupture comes out. BKB. Oh, he's gone back in. Oh no, he's back in. He's back out. No, it's a bit of miscommunication from OG. Some people are in, some people are out. Go. Bedlam going off. It's not going to be enough damage though. Uragi's in with Soulbinder up. That actually turned out okay for OG in the end. Amar managed to get back over. They only lost Tiger and cleaned up the Grimstroke. Pichu as well. For a moment then, that was looking a little bit hairy for OG, and Aster could have capitalized, but I think they committed a lot of damage on the Underlord, and he just got back out. You want to rupture me? I'll just see you later. I'll go back to the other side of the map. Uragi got the Fan of Knives ready. That pure percentage-based damage. Tiny, he could just disappear in a second. Full-man smoke. Once again, Monet is not in it. He's on the other side. Rupture is available in 5. Halberd is ready. Maboko leading the charge with the Veil and the Hunter's Boomerang. Shard is up. A little bit of additional burst. Dragi's got Aegis for 23. Oh no, the Hoodwink's been found. Fan of Knives comes out, and Pichu, he says, I'm whipping myself. Because this is not the neighborhood to be in.
This should make my life easier.
Uragi just going to take the 6 seconds to claim that outpost, knowing it's important for his team. I love a Kyrie that... Oh no, he's been caught. He's got no BKB yet on Ori, and he just keeps dying over and over again. He's so close. Trying to sneak out in the backline. There's a fight breaking out, but the Fiend's Gate's coming in. XSS pops the BKB. The Fan of Knives comes through. Uragi with the BKB as well. He can't stand against... Monet just can't stand. Terrorize coming through. Not quite enough. Coil actually dropped as well, but it doesn't matter.
What? You thought you would...
OG just are owning the map right now, and the gold lead is growing. Aster, they cannot fight. We're starting to see that this XSS Mars is just not at the same caliber that we've seen from the Amar Mars. The Amars, as we're going to have to start calling it. Big tanky Underlord right in the middle of the fights. What are you going to do about it?
Middle tower is under attack.
Aced on BZM. Wants to clear this top wave. Did actually get the mid tower from that, but you can see a 7k gold lead now. It's growing. It was 5k a minute ago. When everyone's dead on the side of Aster and all OG does is split up and farm the map, they're going to grow that lead very, very quickly. Tiger is trying to maybe break a smoke. He's got a blink dagger. Actually, he's going in. He's not mucking around. Look at this Tiger. He's an absolute baller. He's going in against the POS 1. He's going to die. But my goodness, the fear that he is putting into Aster. This is a... Tiger. The POS 4. Dark Willow. He just has no fear. He goes in against the whole team of Aster. He doesn't get the job done, but man, they look like they are walking on eggshells right now. Demonic Purge comes out. Follow up with the Root. And the Soulstorm on top. Firestorm. It's going to take your soul away. That's what I was thinking, Soulstorm. So next item's coming out. What can Aster possibly get to start turning this around? An AC is coming on Bloodseeker. A little bit extra armor for his team and attack speed. Will deal more damage. Here comes XSS, misses the spear. But this Curse Crown's going to hit. The Terrorize is potentially going to fall up. No, they're waiting. They're waiting. Ori's on the side. In comes Puck with the coil on one. We'll try and get rid of the hoodwink straight away. That's a 5v4. Double. It's a double ult. This is what they needed, but PA, he doesn't care. He just BKBs and starts hitting. They're actually trying to get out. The Fiend's Gate's there. They're going to escape. They're just out. They want to go back in. They're still looking for it. Yeah, PA's back. The Fiend's Gate, they just run away. Just TP out. Double rupture. Double rupture, but for what? Double rupture? So bad. Just Fiend's Gate away. This is the counter. I don't know if Aster have anything they can do. Even if you get the double rupture off in the fight, that was it. That was the moment. You had the 1 and the 3 double ruptured, linked together, and they couldn't do it. I don't think it gets any better. Is Tiger looking again? Is Tiger looking for another solo kill? He has Bedlam ready. He's wandering around on Aster's side of the map. He's walking back and forth. He's put vision down. Oh, he's looking for it. Tell me he's looking for it. He's definitely looking for it. Oh, here comes the Berserker. Oh, Tiger. You're here all alone again. He's gonna get caught. Tiger. Tiger is looking for the knockout blow all by himself. And Ori wasn't having any part of it. They did get some vision on him and he will go down. Roche will not be spawning for another 36 seconds just as Tiger respawns. So unlucky the side of Aster. XSS did go for this shard early. The spear fire and the double spear can be very impactful. You get 2 heroes caught on the spear. That could be enough. Oh, Monet actually doesn't quite get caught in the smoke. They're leading the charge. XSS and Ori. Oh, really? Where are they charging to? Just up and down their own ramp, it looks like at the moment. Pathfinding? What's happening? They're going to see the spear and know that XSS is here. Yuragi. They're still looking for the fight. He's got the basher. I love the build from Yuragi. Recognizing he has the damage with the fan of knives. He just needs to lock him down. Smoke from Chu. It's just a one-man smoke. Does he have a... No, just was a one-man smoke. Fair enough. Now they smoke again. OG are going for it. BZM, a little bit low on mana. Will have the Aeon Disc to unlock when needed. He's just locked it right now. He's holding on. Mar jumping up with the Seal Totem. They're going to see him. Coming in. They caught him in the ramp. Oh no, it's the ramp of death. In comes the coil. XSS pops the BKB. Demonic Purge is slowing them down. On the back line. And trying to get away. Coil. He has BKB. Is he going to pop it? Thinking about it. Doesn't do it yet. Roche has spawned while this is all happening. That looked very bad for Aster for a moment. All caught under the roots in what I would like to call the ramp of death now for the side of Dire. They're all huddled. Do they have another smoke? Smokes, check for smokes. No smokes. There's a courier, it's being hasted. It's got a smoke on it. Here we go, fight's breaking out. Stun does catch, but in goes Yuragi with the fan of knives. Gets rid of the hoodwink straight away. Monet, you don't want to be here. He's BKB and he's running away. In comes the double spear into the side of the arena. Will it be enough damage? No, he's just running away. Yuragi, he's still alive. On a slither of health, but that's just enough. He's killing the Phantom, but he will go down actually. Amar is trying to deal with Tiny on the back line. BZM is still alive, but Aster actually managed to take the fight. This could be a mistake by Ori. Seal Totem. BZM does have some more damage. He will take him out, and we'll make it into the fountain safely together. So it does turn out to be a 3 for 3. Monet does live. It can be an issue if he gets ruptured, but not too much of one. And I think if he gets the Satanic, it's really not going to mean anything. But as the longer this game goes, the less and less that Rupture is going to mean. And the Satanic is just going to turn around the fights. If they don't full to nothing, this PA, he's just going to blink, take the Rupture damage, and Satanic back up. BZM didn't actually unlock his Aeon Death during that fight either. So he's looking quite strong. We have an Aghanim Scepter. I don't know if I missed that one, but there's an Aghanim Scepter on the Shadow Demon Q with the 3 charges now of Demonic Purge or the Demonic Cleanse, whichever one he wishes to use. Actually, he hasn't got the shard yet. 2-man goes in, silence. Purge comes out onto Monet. Is backing away. Uragi's TPing in. They're looking for the fight. Can they catch him? Coil on 2. Immediately snapped. BKB to move himself away. Goes Scepter. Band of Knives. Oh, he's got it locked. Oh no, Uragi. He's caught in the middle of it. He's trying to crit to stay alive. He is the BKB. It's enough. The fear comes out. They're pushing him into the edge of the arena. It's their own arena, but it doesn't matter. They're inside the root. And that's 4 dead on the side of Aster. 1 buyback, but that 1 buyback's not going to be enough. Roshan is alive. Boca's just trying to live at the moment. Maybe cut a creep wave if possible. But I think OG, they're just heading up. They're heading high ground. They're going to test to see if there's any buybacks. It's a catch. He's holding on to that Ghost Scepter if needed, but he might just die from range. There's a lot of damage coming out on him. Yeah. Tiger will just jump in with the Bedlam and finish the job. That's a buyback. No Grimstroke for 71 seconds. They know it. PA, while all the while, is in the Roche, taking it and Fiend's gating him into the base. He may as well never not been there. They don't have Fiend's Gate though to contest if they need it. They don't have tier 2 mid, so that's the only one they're getting. Probably get this tier 2 tower as well. 40. They know there's no Grimstroke for 43 seconds. That's a big part of their team fight. The potential for a double Rupture really does make a difference. And so big, they might even just keep going. They have an Aegis. Yeah, they're feeling strong. One thing we've seen in OG this series is they are not afraid to keep going when they are feeling strength. That's the Rupture used. They're going to try and toss him back, but he's going to be saved. Assassinate. Does come out, but he's in with the Fan of Knives. No crits, no bash. Uragi with the Lincoln Sphere chucked on top, just keeping him safe. Get Lincolns from Amar. And with this Lincolns on top, what are you going to do? I mean, there's no Rupture. But even with the Lincolns, he's stopping some spells. He's got an Aegis. What are they going to do? They try and spear him back, but they don't miss it. Okay. Save from the disruption. Double stun on the tree. Hoodwink gets we get the link from the Grimstroke, but where's the damage? That's it. That's all the spells. Tiny's on the back line, and he's going to be going down. No buyback. Oh, Tiger, he doesn't need an invitation. He's jumping in. He'd go in 1v5. Of course he's going to go in 1v4. Mid-racks, after the top one's already fallen. OG, they're not stopping. 2 down. They might just go for throne. How nervous are they feeling here? There's 2 towers on the bottom lane. Are they going to play this safe? Are they going to go for the kill? They are just going to back out. They're going to take some towers. Q will just TP home. He needs a little bit of health. They're going to take some more towers in the bot lane. They're playing this one safely. I sort of feel like if this was game 1, they might have gone for the throne here and tried to end, but it is game 3. This is for the championship. ESL 1 Malaysia 2022. It is within their grasp. OG with an Aegis on PA with Satanic up now as well. Titan Sliver as the neutral item, and BZM's on the back line. He's going to catch him. He's got a coil. He pops it out. That's a dead Hoodwink. He's got buyback. Probably going to use it when Tiny respawns. Ori's going to have to do a lot here. He does have the BKB. There is the Rupture. It's being used, but he's got an Aegis. He just hits some creeps and heals up. That's it. Rupture's done nothing. And there you go. They toss him in, but toss him in. I think Uragi wants to be in. They toss him in. He says, thank you very much. I'd like to get closer to your heroes. Buybacks are coming out from Aster, but the leash is up. Demonic Perch slowing down Ori. I mean, this is going to be megas. I don't think they can stop it. Amaz in the front line, body blocking, but Monet, he pops the BKB. He is just going to run away with the tail between his legs in the back line, or he's trying to get the combo up. He's going to be feared. Yuragi, he's critting him down, and the bash, and the crit, and he goes. And they're herding them into their base. Yuragi, the shepherd of Aster, sending them packing. Amar will get sent into the fountain with the BKB. The Megas actually haven't been taken yet. It's a 3-man smoke. Aster. Aster trying to defend. It's still an Aegis. Jumps in with a 3-man coil. In comes the fan of knives. Can they save Monet? I don't think they can. There's a demonic purge on him. Chu catches him again. He'll go down. It's no buyback on Monet. And the tier 4s. Oh, no bash. No bash. GG. That's it. Ori calls it. Game 3. It's a 3-0 clean sweep for OG. They win ESL 1 Malaysia 2022 in a dominant fashion against Aster. Congratulations to the winner, OG.